Take a look outside now. This is Ann Arbor, and we've seen a few breaks in the clouds, but nothing that has lasted, and still kind of gray outside. Let's check in with 7 First Alert meteorologist Hallie Vogel for a look at our weekend forecast, and hopefully we'll get a little sunshine, certainly for the weekend.
I know. We're going to try to work this in, Keenan. Nothing substantial right now. It's going to take a little bit of time. It is colder today, too. You're certainly noticing that. The first thing, even this morning, a little bit of a shocker after yesterday, but it is going to be dry. Winds will decrease by late afternoon or evening, so that'll be nice if you are going to the tree lighting. It won't be at least so fierce as far as the wind chills. Not a huge issue. And then we are looking at a chilly weekend. Temperatures not quite where they should be. 36 degrees currently and overcast. Feels like 27 degrees. Your sunset time this evening is at 5:06. And you can see a good blanket of cloud cover across the area right now. As Keenan mentioned, though, a couple openings here and there in the overcast, short-lived. We should see more and more, though, as we head toward sunset time. But 36 degrees in Redford, and we're also looking at that same temperature in Wyandotte, Grosse Ile at 35, Southfield in the mid-30s as well. Low 30s, though, up toward Waterford, Lake Orion, and Romeo between 33 and 35 degrees. So these temperatures are definitely a much cooler. Port Huron, you're stuck at 34 degrees, about 5 to 10 degrees cooler than this time yesterday, and that is definitely a noticeable change. We do have some current wind gusts up to 21 miles per hour, and you can see that downtown Monroe. Winds are up to 22 Port Huron, so it is a little gusty this afternoon, and it's putting that chill in the air. So right now we do have wind chills for many locations in the mid-20s. Feels like 26 degrees in Troy, feels like 26 in Ann Arbor, 28 Ypsilanti. So wind chills will be in the upper 20s even this evening because the winds will start to let up a bit. And you can see that decrease in wind after sunset tonight. By 7 o'clock, we're looking at a light wind and a clearing sky this evening as temperatures drop down to about 30 degrees by 10 p.m. Here's the area of low pressure that moved through that brought in the cooler weather, some of that moisture as well. Now, an area of low pressure will come up from the Gulf during the weekend. It's going to be a close call. It's going to be a little tricky forecast for us here in southeast Michigan. Tomorrow morning, may notice more clouds south of Detroit, the north, and then they start to spread in by the evening. This particular forecast model, each one is saying something a little different, even though it is tomorrow evening, saying south of Detroit stands a chance, especially south of I-94, for a little bit of a mix. It's brief. It does not look too heavy, but that'll be the best chance. Further south you are along the Michigan-Ohio border. To the north, we do look dry throughout the weekend. And then by the time we get to about Tuesday, especially as we get into Tuesday late afternoon or evening, we are looking at our next chance for actually rain versus snow. Temperatures today in the upper 30s, a northwest wind decreasing as we head into the late afternoon and evening, and 27 degrees for a low tonight. 42 tomorrow. I put in just that slight chance south of Detroit, especially but temperatures will be in the 40s, even near 50 with that rain on Tuesday.